Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. My name is Kananad, and today we're going to talk about how I use my Boss Katana 50. So today's video is not going to be about every feature that the katana has, because that's going to be a long video, and there's plenty of videos online that show that. But instead it's going to be a video specifically for the way that I use my Boss Katana. And to be fair, it's going to be a short video because the way I use it, it's rather simple. So the guitar that I'm going to be playing today is this PRS SE 245 Standard, and it's a 2019 edition. And this guitar is very, very special to me, so I'm going to dedicate an entire video about this guitar. But let's just quickly flick through the three positions on this guitar so you can see how it works in conjunction with the Boss Katana. So I have it set the same way as the intro jam. And we're going to be using the tone pots on the guitar so you can hear how this combination cleans up. Let's just start on the bridge pickup full on. Bring both pickups down a little bit. I mean, it's a very usable sound. Most of the times I don't use the middle position, but I think I should start using it more. Anyways, let's end it up with the neck pickup, and let's go full volume. Okay, so let's bring down the volume on the neck pickup a little bit, and it gives you a really, really good spongy, clean sound, and it just feels really good under the fingers. The majority of time I use the clean channel on the katana. I set the gain knob to full, so I dime it all the way, and I use the input volume to level the sound. So technically my input volume is my master volume, because what I do with the Katana is I crank up the master volume on the half a watt setting, so that gives me a fatter sound. Maybe that's not going to work for you, so you can try it the other way around, but I like when the master is all the way up, and I use the input volume for general volume. The EQ section of this amp is very flexible, meaning that all the EQ knobs have a good sweep, a good range of tonalities, and I really like that because you can fine tune it for every guitar, every room, and every stage. Hopefully next year. And I mean, it just works. I mean, it's a very, very flexible amp. All right, so we mentioned I used the clean channel and I used EQ knobs in a very unorthodox way. And now let's talk about the effects. So the only two effects that I mainly use on this amp is the drive, so the overdrive section, and that would be the green overdrive, and I cranked that up quite a bit. And the green section, the green model is, I think, the blues driver, and it just sounds full. It's dynamic, and I really like it. So as you heard from on the beginning of this video, all I did was I just rolled down the volume to get a cleaner sound for the loop. Oh, by the way, I'm plugged in through my Pod HD500X, and I just used the looper on it, nothing else. And yeah, so as I said, the only two effects that I use mainly are the overdrive, the blues driver model, and last but not least, the spring reverb. So what I think makes this amp special, and as many call it, it's very tube-like. I think it would have to be thanks to the fact that the Katana has an all-analog preamp, so all the amp models that you see, all the channels are all totally analog, as far as I understand. And also that goes the same for the EQ section and the power section. So the only thing digital on this amp would be the effects, so the reverbs, the delays, the tremolos and stuff like that. And also the overdrives are digital. Most important part that plays a big role in what people say that the Katana feels like a proper tube amp, I think it will be the fact that the power section is class AB, and that's what you typically find in most tube amps. And it's rather interesting because most modeling amps nowadays use class D power, and that's the only aspect that I don't like about modern technology when it comes to amp modeling and new amp designs, is the class D power. Because in my opinion, for what it's worth, I think it sounds very sterile, and it just doesn't sound right. It doesn't have any dynamic range. It just feels, I don't know, it's not inspiring to play. The only thing that I don't like about the Katana is unfortunately pretty much all the other channels except for the clean channel. So you can make the crunch channel sound good, in my opinion, for what I do, for what I play. But if you're looking to switch from the clean channel to the crunch channel, there's like a very radical tone change. And I don't like that, because as soon as I go from a good clean sound, it's bassy, it's full, and then I just jump into the crunch channel, it just all becomes high end and it just pierces your ears, and I really don't like that. So technically what you have to do is you have to, as soon as you switch to another channel, for example the crunch channel, you just have to play with the EQ again. And what I've come to realize is it's better to set the amp like as dirty as you want it to be, and then just use the pots on your guitar to clean it up and modulate it that way. The only other effect that I might use from the amp would be just a little bit of delay and tremolo when I want to be a little bit more melodic, and just to keep things interesting. So let me grab my Harley Benton and I'll give you some sound examples with the tremolo and just a bit of analog delay coming from the I hope you found some good information. I mean, if you like the way how I use my katana, I would very much appreciate it if you also do so, and just leave a comment and let me know if this works for you in any way, shape, or form. I would also invite you to subscribe to my channel, leave a like on the videos. It really helps. And I also want to thank all the people, all the nice people that commented on my last video. I got really good feedback, and I really appreciate that. I really enjoyed doing these videos, and as you might tell, I really enjoy playing guitar. So if this support continues like this, I'll be a very happy man, to say the least. Anyways, thanks for tuning in again. I really appreciate your time. Have a great week.